Which one are you going to vote for?
One is young, one is old.
One's a war hero, one's not. I mean, it's like, you know, which one are you going to vote for? But what you don't see...
I'm surprised they didn't make one of them grow a beard.
...is that they're all controlled by the same people. So whoever you vote for in this election, rest assured that the globalist agenda and all of that stuff is just going to keep on trucking down.
It's like voting for John D. Rockefeller. No, David Rockefeller.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just like...
And your granny knew that too.
Right.
That's the thing. Everybody's granny knew that, like, John D. Rockefeller was in charge of everything and was running this country, right?
Exactly. They scrubbed the historical record, and they don't teach that anymore in the schools.
And your teachers, like, the man is like said, oh, that's your granny was crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Your granny wasn't crazy.
She knew. She knew the score.
And she was trying to tell you, to warn you, that the same shit was going to go down in the future.
But you wouldn't listen.
No, because you think you're better than your granny because you went to college.
Well,
college boy.
Anyway, tonight on Cooking Good, I've got a big old mess of strawberries here that I need to use up, so I think I'm going to make me some strawberry jam. And depending on when cameraman started this whole filming, when did you start filming?
I don't know, we got 48 minutes.
Okay, so we got a long time. I'm going to make some strawberry jam, and I might actually make some biscuits to go along with that.
I love biscuits.
I know you do. So I might make a special strawberry jam biscuit treat. I got me a big old huge hunk of strawberries. I'm not going to make a whole heck of a lot of jam. I might not even use all these strawberries. But what I'm going to do is make a real quick jam that you can do in a saucepan. All you need is strawberry, sugar, lemon juice, and some heat. And you just keep that in the pan, and you keep on stirring it till it thickens up, and, you know, in 10 minutes or so, maybe less, depending on the number of strawberries you got, you're going to have yourself some delicious strawberry jam that you can put on.
It's my ploy.
That's the curry paste I use. It's fucking hot.
I love how it just has a bunch of veggies on there.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't know what the fuck that was.
Anyway, what you do is you chop these strawberries up. Make sure you take the green part and the core out.
Maybe
and
give me
then
one of these.
Put those in the pan with your sugar. I'm not going to do too many strawberries, so I might just do like half a cup of sugar. If you're doing a whole lot of strawberries, you can do as much sugar as you want. Just taste it and find out. And then maybe like the juice of half a lemon, maybe a little more, depends on how much juice I get out. And then just stir that over heat until it boils and then starts to evaporate some of the water. What you want is for it to become kind of congealed and thick so that when you let it cool, it becomes this delicious, thick spread that everybody loves. So that's what I'm going to do. I think what I need to do right now, though, is wash off my strawberries. So I'm going to get me a strainer. Here's a strainer. Yeah, I was going to give that to you.
Oh.
I've been saving it for you for a while, and I just
I'm sorry. I just picked it up.
forgetting to get it. Well, no, it's a brush-on pantyhose.
My animal instincts took over, and I was like,
well, that's why.
spray on hose, motherfucker! I gotta do that.
Yeah, well, I got that
Dude,
for you.
That feels good too. Look at that.
You might want to read the directions about how to do it before you actually start spraying on a whole lot of it.
Let's see. It's a bunch of crap on here.
Yeah.
Air silk. Spray on silk hosiery.
Hosiery.
Forget.
Well, fucking forget it. Just spray it on your leg, Shasta. Spray it on
Excellent.
even. Like you're painting a picture or painting a wall.
Can
Don't
you see my bruise?
don't get any gaps.
Maybe see if it'll cover that bruise up. Fuck yeah! Look at that shit. I bet it'll cover a tattoo.
I bet it will if you spray it on thick enough.
I wonder if it'll cover this mole, this hairy mole.
Did you shake it up?
It's like
It's supposed to dry and be like pantyhose.
Look. See the scar?
It is. It's like paint.
I wonder if it'll cover up the hair on my leg.
I bet it will.
Oh no!
Oh no! It
doesn't.
makes it worse. It makes the hair look worse.
Here,
Shasta, you really ought
it's
to
one of my cafe au lait spots. Look at that! It goes away. Any kind of like spot you got that shows that you're like deficient in some way.
You can just spray that shit on.
Yeah. The bad part is the hair. The hair doesn't it doesn't hide the hair. I think it probably stains your clothes. Oh, I love it. It's the perfect color for me.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
saw that.
What a nice gift.
It was on sale, and I thought, well, Shasta might need that sometime.
I need it like all the time because I really would love to be able to afford that spray-on tan where you go and you just get naked. And you put those little things over your eyes.
Yeah.
And then they just spray your own body all over, and it stays for like 3 months or something.
Yeah. You want me to move the pan or scoot this out?
Thank you.
Sorry. I forgot. We're doing this for television. We're on the fucking TV. All right.
I would like to point out at this time that we
Where's my
actually
drink
don't
at?
get no money from the government.
No, we don't.
We are doing this. You may be watching this in the future because Western civilization has collapsed, and this is like the only thing you can watch on television. Like it's just running in a loop over and over again.
It's nothing but Cookin Good, and you're like, who the fuck
why?
are these people?
And you're like, why? Why? It's because way back in the aughts, that's what they'll call them in the future, the aughts.
What I call them right now.
The aught 8 and the aught 6
I don't know what
and the
that
aught
means.
7. It means O. It's like a fancy way of saying O.
Okay, well, anyway, back in the aughts, there'll be, I forget what we was talking about.
They'll be watching this
This show, Cookin'
show,
Good.
and they'll say, "Back
Oh,
in the
yeah, they'll be back in the aughts. That's when our show takes place, and they'll be like, why? You know, why? Why are these ladies on our television? And it's because we just wanted to be a TV show.
Right. We just went down to
we got cameramen to go
down to the public access station and
take
get all the
a
credentials
class.
and pay all the money
He had to go into a class.
and do all the work.
He had to show up several times.
Yeah, and like he still has to keep showing up, and he still has to pay money, and he still has to do all the work.
It's like $100 a year, and in future money, that's like
$10 billion.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like how much like a pair of like nice shoes on clearance costs, like expensive shoes.
Yeah, like the kind at last call.
Yes.
The
Nice
kind
ones.
that you go to try on, but you never actually buy.
Because you never have $100 sold at one time.
Well, you know, they never have anything that's $100 there. It's always like $300. Because originally it's like $1,200.
Which is such a random price.
Yeah,
they
it's
just pick that
crazy.
shit out
You
of
get the
air.
same damn shit at fucking Walmart, but you know, it's like it's all made by slaves in some third world country. Like before then, they worshipped women. Like women were in charge. Everything was matrilineal.
Because
And-
we make the fucking babies.
And we made the fucking babies. And men did not understand this miracle. But
Yes.
somebody put 2 and 2 together. It was probably a Jew. I'm just saying because they're smart. But, and then just said, hey, wait a minute. We contribute our semen to this whole thing. By the way, this is not my personal view, but this is a view that I read from some academic in some book.
Don't you think it's more likely that
And
a Jew convinced a woman to tell him the secret?
Well, maybe that's it. That could be it. Regardless,
You just
men
tell
figured
people
it
he's
out.
smart.
Men found out and that their semen contributed to making babies, and then suddenly they were like, whoa! We don't have to fucking worship you no more. We can just take over everything. Because without you, there will be no more. Without us, there will be no more people.
Which is